Hello, welcome back. I just got done eating. And just in time for cabbage. Here. Oh, you're Orion J's friend, aren't you? Well, will you not lend me a hand? You see, Orion J's home is drab and dull, and I've a mind to decorate it, make it bright and beautiful. If you were to help out, I'd make it all the more special. First of all, we need some roll weeds, a pretty little plant that grows in the water. We usually trade with the Foth for it, but seeing as you can swim, you can harvest some for us. You should be able to find the weeds in the lake where there's a sunken church. While you take care of this, I'll go and pick up lots and lots of beautiful flowers. Afterwards, let's meet back here for the decorating. See you soon. But yeah, while I was eating, I burnt my lips. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That dog just trying to look cute. Yeah, Pandora was next to me on her back with all her feet in the air. There you are. Did you manage to find the whirlweeds? A species of vine that boasts beautiful spirals, curls, and of course, whirls. Oh, look at these lovelies. I'll enchant these at once, make it so they can grow outside the water, and then plant them here and there. Meanwhile, I want you to decorate with these snug blooms. As to where they go, oh yes, the stairs. That's a dull spot that's ripe for some cheer. When you're finished, come and let me know. Oh, it's already got trees growing on it. Magic doors. This pink flower, sequestered with this small pouch, exudes a mysterious sense of snugness. Not smugness, the snug. What's even up here? Marvelous, this is sure to put a smile on Orionge's scowling face. And then he'll want to stay here forever, ever, and ever. You're welcome to stay too, of course. There's plenty of room for you and all your friends. Yeah, I think there's people outside right now putting the ramp in so my mom can go in and out of the house. Ah, food that I will forget to eat. My friend, here I speak of the task at hand. There is a question I would pose to thee. What think thou of mine appearance? Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not but that the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For blessing my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate guiding in the art. Yes, Pandora, what you doing? Why do you always want attention when I record? Why? But enough of myself, let us speak of our task. As I mentioned, if we are to enter Lehegira, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall produce a selection of vineyards that shall please their palates. Thancred pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Edgar, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes, and these parts the abbot of Vilekin, known as for its beauteous wings, the hawker, I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. So that's just a Rubik's Cube? Oh no, an enchanted box designed in the traditional Jarlian style. Kinda looks like the box at the XIV had. Thou art returned, wert thou able to capture a hawker. Even without the box's enchantment to hold it in place, the creature has no more fight left in it. Truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile.
'tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget. White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you. I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
But why can you see through your left eye? In the source, your left eye was blind.
I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
What was that?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
There was a little, like, staticky noise there for a second when Ophelia was speaking.
Hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Who are you talking to?
I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope.
Why does she sound so different?
In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Levelin.
Oh, there. We were expecting you, weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's a custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Oh. Another blue. Let's see what if this blue actually, before we even bother. Yeah, we're missing quite a few still. Let's talk that an interesting mortal has come to Ilmeg. Edgar Magic or some such. Is it you? It's you, isn't it? Don't even think of denying it. I almost sneezed. I'm Ulthon, and it's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me, and that would be really fun. Now, by way of an achievable first step, I'm aiming to become the darling of Ladahaloran. Everyone is so caught up with their flower smelling and their mischief making, they don't even spare me a glance. You travel to and fro, and you must know more about this and that. Tell me what I must do to become popular. Become the cleverest, the fairest, the strongest. The cleverest. I think I know how I could do that. I just need to read lots of books, right? And it just so happens that there's lots of books in Uriange's home, a place called the Bookman's Shelves. Right, I'm going there at once, and you're coming too. I can't read your strange mortal writings, so I need you to do it for me. I chose cleverest because, for tricks and all that. I guess the science is gonna stay like that. Yeah, we're missing, what was it, 2 or 3? We're missing 3. So we have one more blue quest after this then. Manor log, time worn, chronicle, leather-bound tome. On the occasion of the 300th year of the founding of Vobert, a grand celebration was held in Grand Select. No expense was spared over the course of the festivities. Guests were lavishly feasted and regulated with wondrous performances. Yet amidst all the pomp and pageantry, naught was more stirring than the recitation of the Oath of the Covenant in honor of the alliance between Drahan and Gulgent, upon which the kingdom was built, representatives of each race took to the podium. It was a sight to draw tears from all who looked on. Fobert, blah, what strange names you mortals have. El Meg sounds much prettier. It means the kingdom of rainbows. I'll be right back. Pandora went and moved the curtains. But first, cabbage. Okay, curtains fixed. Good. Jenna's Grace was named for Her Royal Highness Princess Joanna, daughter to the king 3 generations prior. In the dark of night, the mountain pass catches the light, which shines from the castle, giving it the impression of the princess's beautiful eyes of jade. Eyes of jade, that sounds lovely. If the princess were here, I would ask her for them. First week, Thunder's Day. The princess being partial to lakefront view, it was decided that all the noble lords and ladies would set out for a picnic. Having partaken of sweets, Her Highness ventured to the water, where she inspected her lip paint in the reflection. This caused the watching shepherds to remark that the princess had used the lake as her hand mirror. Oh, that's there's a hand mirror lake to the southwest of here. There must be how it got its name. But who would go all the way to the lake just to eat? Yet another silly thing you mortals do. Oh, I certainly learned lots of new things today, things that others don't know. I'm going to go and share it with everyone. There's things that think I'm so clever. I'll surely become the darling of Leda Lauren Teehee. When we meant by clever, I meant like do clever things, like tricks. Like clever tricks and stuff like that. I think I'll only be recording until I get this area done, and then I'll be not recording to that. Well, it's not going to be the end of this episode. I mean, for this recording session, I'm just going to be doing this area, and then in the next, we'll be in the new area. Warren Mulder told them about the people from the past, but they weren't the least bit impressed. Well, why should we pay any mind to those who are long dead? Much more fun thinking up new riddles while sipping nectar. Speaking of which, we found this really sweet smelling flower recently. We were about to go and collect its nectar if you wanted to join us. No, I don't want to join you. I want you to admire me. Stranger, alright, suit yourself. I didn't work at all. They don't think any better of me, but I won't give up. Not yet. I'm going to be popular, mark my words. Good for you. We're going to continue the main quest. just try. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the recording's still working. So what is that you desire? Rusty old coins like your mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Legia. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that's what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Orionje. Would you be so kind to tell us what we've missed? So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you could tell us about this Light Warden? I, my lady, but circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home. You see, fought it and won. But all that horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now, their king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magics for breaking the seal, we divided into 4 and wove each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you most certainly going to your deaths, and we thought we should at least let you try. That way, we just get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Voth, the stone scepter is with the Numao, and the crystal shoes are with the Amoro. Good luck finding them all. The facts this disclosed confirm my own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Voth. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. Yep, here comes a train. I was about to say that Voth couldn't be any more unreasonable than the Pixies, but that's just asking for trouble. That's a lot of Leafmen. I was taught never to talk to the Voth under any circumstances. Are you sure this is a good idea? During our sojourns in El Meg, we avoided the lake at all costs. Let that suffice to warn you of its dangers. Through the gate leads to the domain of the Voth. I'll just stop the recording. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water, we are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. Well, if the Thoth are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what of you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. How about you, RJ? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Rather than swimming, habit would be more expected to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You too, RJ. That you should be a kindred spirit. Right now, my friend, I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together, we shall conquer the waves. Well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals, what a treat. I, my comrades, and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it, you shall have it. Just like that, what do you want from us? Oh, you need not be so suspicious, the crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us, for we fought this over before it begins. And we don't care we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world of that matter. Having said that, we do so suddenly have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain, Don Emeg, and your tongue means forbidden realm. Sounds foreboding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, gives us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Good. Go with NPCs.
Let's give it our all.
Out of all of the Shadowbringer dungeons, I think this is the one I've done the most. So, yeah. So it might be a bit quiet because I'm not exactly the most excited to be here. Especially when I can't do anything about the little guys. What was I going to check? Right, this. Yeah, we don't have, the, thing I was looking for. Okay, Hell's Gate. Stepped in too quickly. And first comes my least favorite boss in this dungeon. No many times I do that as a melee, I can never really do it. As any range class, I could do it fairly well, that fight.
Prepare yourself!
Yep, Thancred's an idiot. Anyone who's ever been a healer here knows Thancred's an idiot. He just stands there and gets poisoned. Arion Jay's currently not doing a good than himself. No, I don't want that. I want character. I can't remember which was the easiest time I had this dungeon. It was rather when I play as a tank or when I play as a range. Just because both of them have both have an option to make that guy stop doing their casting. Ooh, necklace. I've been getting lucky. Which is stark contrast to the one that I play on my own. Because, that one I play as a healer, and I still have the healing garb from, Stormblood for his chest piece, and I'm at level 78. Tancred, there we go. I remember the first time I did this, I had to say Arion J a lot from the roots because he wasn't able to break him in time. Defense offending.
Prepare yourself!
Ooh, new scythe. Anyway, you might notice that I chose to bring Alize instead of Rhine. I mean, not Rhine, Menphilia. It's Rhine time! Sorry, I've been playing Xenoblade for a bit of my free time. But, you might have noticed that I, wrote Alize instead of Menphilia. And that is because of this next boss. Yeah, this part is why I chose to bring Alize. And of course that didn't work. I just wanted to see if you could do that. But all the others will make it. Dang it, just not time. If you bring Menphilia or Alphino, Alphino will do this slowly and never get to the other side, or Menphilia will fall like that. Yeah, and every time I try to teleport across when I use a class that has that ability to get to the other side, like teleporting or something, and I always forget that there's a wall there for you for some reason. Oh, I already pressed Y.
Wilford! Wilford! Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back. But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
I think Edgar was a bit too tall for this that cutscene part.
But you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
More? I want to see more of him. Yes! Yes! I could watch him forever!
Why don't we just make him one of us? Yes! One of us!
Alizé, Alphino, grab it quickly.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
Wake up! Wake up, damn you! Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can. I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Froth is do not deal with the Froth. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did, Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder... I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Wait a minute. What's wrong with you, Alice? You can breathe underwater. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou would only endanger thyself. I pray thee rest a moment. There was nothing here. We looked. Edgar? Dear gods, were it not for Soroban's blessing, but I need not labor the point. I am glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Do you have any idea how worried we were to wash up on the shore only to find you weren't with us? But I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Thoth kept that part of the bargain, at least. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done. With everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Levelin is something amiss. A great mob of mortals is marching to Meg, mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Oman army at a guess. Meaning we can play with them? As much as you like, but just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alize will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Alright, just remember we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Perhaps, but I would feel better if we were there to assist you. Back to cheering you on from afar. See you afterwards, my friend. Oh, that's it for this episode. And I'll see you all in the next.